The typical customer in here, you can't really put your finger on it. I've had two of our customers that used the knives to cut the umbilical cord of their children when they were born. And so I always hope they have lots of children. My name is Virgil Campbell, and I am a knife maker here at mile 20 on the Seward Highway. You know, I don't know if this shop could exist anywhere else. My father, when he bought this place, you know, I thought he was out of his mind. You know, we were out here in the middle of nowhere, but he saw location, location, location. We get a real cross-section of the traveling public through here.
Got friends we got to know from West Virginia real well through the shop. We've got some folks in Hawaii that we got to know really well.
The Secretary of the Navy.
The Chief Steward for Air France.
The guys from Aerosmith, you know, Steven Tyler and Joe Perry.
A wide variety. So like I said, it's like traveling without leaving home.
And Dawn and I were here working together every day, 7 days a week. And everybody thought we'd kill each other, but it's worked very well, and it's a good match, good team.
Well, I says, now look, how many people do you know live and work around each other 24 hours a day? I found out what doesn't work. I know what does now, so that's what we do.
A young guy came in with a titanium rod in his leg that they were going to take out, and so I forged that out into a blade, and for the handle of that, we took a piece of mammoth leg bone, and I routed out a spot in the side of the handle, and I put the screw that held the titanium rod in his leg, and I put clear epoxy over that, so you could see the screw in the handle, and then the blade was made from the titanium rod. Learning to make knives, it's just a lot of I don't know, trial and error, I guess. Typical materials, blade-wise, it's recycled materials, spring stock and chainsaw guide bar. So I'll burn out a blank of no particular shape, and then after I forge that, then it's just whatever you know, rings my bell at the time. My father made a lot of knives here before he got a power hammer, and you start looking like Popeye after a while. And then after the blade is ground out, then I'll just look through the box and pick up handles until I find one that I like. You know, fossilized bones, mammoth, ivory mammoth bones, you know, walrus usik, you know, you name it, and I've got it as far as a handle goes. And if I put it together, I just hope somebody else likes it enough to buy it. And you know, I don't think a guy ever, you know, quits learning. If you do, you're done. You know, Alaska, it just kind of grows on you. I.R.B.I knives, I guess, is just a good fit in Alaska. I'd rather be independent, and that's what it is here. And when you heat that blade up and you stamp your name in it, you've immortalized yourself a little bit, because that's going to be there long after I'm gone. And maybe someday, you know, in 100 years, somebody will look at it and say, I wonder who this guy was, you know. Yeah.